Jai Kalima. I'm Ganesh Kausik, welcoming you all on behalf of the Chicago Kali Bari Mandir to today's Satsang. I would like to welcome our young artist for this evening, Janvi Murli from Ohio. Janvi Murli became interested in Carnatic music at a young age, inspired by her great grandfather. She has been under the tutelage of Sri Madurai R. Sundar, a disciple of Sangeeta Kalanidhi Sri T.N. Seshagopalan for the past 16 years. Janvi has performed around the United States and in many venues, including the Cleveland Tyagaraja Aradhana. She performs every year at the December music season, conducted in Chennai, India, in the prestigious sabhas such as Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, Krishna Gana Sabha, Vani Mahal, and others. Janvi is currently working as a technology engineer in the AutoCare R&D department at Energizer, and she is also an accomplished cellist. Please sit back and enjoy the music energized by Janvi. Good evening.
My namaskarams to everyone. Before I begin, I would like to offer my salutations to Amba, my gurus, and my parents. I would also like to thank Ganesh Kaushik uncle for reaching out to me and giving me this opportunity. I truly am delighted to be here with you all in this satsang, and I feel really blessed that I'm able to take part and share a little bit of music with you all. The theme of today's presentation, as I was thinking about what sort of songs to present, one theme that kind of came recurring to me is the idea of bhakti or devotion. Devotion can be expressed in many different forms, and in Indian music, we have devotion expressed in different ways. The love of a mother for a child, a devotee to the Lord, a brother to a sister, so many different ways and in different languages. So throughout the course of this presentation, what I want to explore, it is a very short amount of time. I cannot explore all of it, but I would like to take a little bit of a journey through the throes of bhakti and understand and maybe take a look at how bhakti is represented through different languages and in different contexts. We will begin the concert with a piece on Lord Ganesha, obviously seeking his blessings as the remover of obstacles. Ekadantam in the Ragam Bilahari, set to tune by Muthuswami Dikshit in Mishra Chapu. This song chants the name of Ganesha and prays to him to give us boons, to take care of us, and make sure that all of our obstacles are removed. Ekadantam bhajeham ekaneka phalapradam 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 ekadantam bhajeham. Pakashasanaraditam पाकशासनाराधितं 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 पामरा पण्डितादिभूतपदं पाकशासनाराधितं पामरा पण्डिता विनुतपदं एकदन्तं भजेऽहम् एकानेक फलप्रदम् एकदन्तं भजे कैलासनाथ कुमारं कार्तिकेय मनोहरं कैलासनाथ कुमारं कार्तिकेय मनोहरं हालास्य क्षेत्र वेगवती विहारं हरं हालास्य क्षेत्र वेगवती विहारं हरं कोलाहल गुरुकुल सहितं कोटिमाललावण्ययुतं माला कङ्कणादिधरणं महाशावल्लभाभा रमणं एकदन्तं भजेऽहम् एकानेक फलप्रदम् एकदन्तं भजे We've paid our respects to Ganesha, the sun. Now we pay our respects to the father, or Lord Shiva. The next composition is a composition of Papanasham Shivan, predominantly a Tamil composer. In this composition, the element of bhakti that I find very intriguing is actually the description of pleading to Lord Shiva and describing himself truly as an adimai, or somebody who's a servant or a slave. Papanasham Shivan sees himself as the servant or the slave, and he's crying out to Lord Shiva, describing him in so many different ways, but also saying, rule me, come and rule me and take care of me and rule over me as a lord would, or an overseer over a slave. I think that element of bhakti is really portrayed very well, especially in the charanam, or the third part of this song. Gauri Manohara, in the ragam Gauri Manohari, set to tune by Papanasham Shivan. Gauri Manohara, Shri Gauri Manohara, Shri Gauri Manohara, Karunakara, Shiva Shankara, 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 Shri Gauri Manohara. Shauri Rajan Paniyum, Shauri Rajan Paniyum, Sada Shiva शौरि राजन् पणियुं सदा शिव शौरि राजन् पणियुं सदा शिव शौरि राजन् पणियुं सदा शिव चन्द्रशेखर सुन्दरेश्वरा शौर्यराजन् पणियुं सदा शिव चन्द्रशेखरा सुन्दरेश्वरा शौर्यराजन् पणियुं सदा शिव चन्द्रशेखरा सुन्दरेश्वरा गौरी मनोहरा करुणाकरा शिव शङ्करा श्री गौरी मनोहरा தராதரம் புகழ் ஆலவாய் வளர் சங்க தமிழ் தலைவனே தராதரம் புகழ் ஆலவாய் வளர் சங்க தமிழ் தலைவனே பாவனவராபயகர பவனவராபயகர நீனலோச்சனி மணால உலமிறங்கி அடிமையாள் வராபயகர நீனலோச்சனி மணால உலமிறங்கி அடிமையாள் ஸ்ரீ கௌரி मनोहरा करुणाकरा शिव शङ्करा श्री गौरी मनोहरा The next composition is in praise of Amba Devi. It's a composition of Sri Muthuswami Dikshithar, a very famous composition. And the beauty of bhakti that kind of came out to me in this composition is truly the pleading to the mother, to Devi, to come protect the composer, as Dikshithar calls out to the person he regards as his mother. He describes her as the all-pervasive one, the gentle one, the one who has no blemishes. At the same time, he truly calls out to her like a child calls out to his or her mother. This pure, utter devotion of saying, "Ma, come save me." I think that's the beauty that I see of bhakti in this song, a very famous composition of Muthuswami Dikshithar, Akhilandeshwari, in the Ragam Dvijavanti. Akhilandeshwari Rakshamam Shri Akhilandeshwari Rakshamam Shri Akhilandeshwari Rakshamam Shri Akhilandeshwari Rakshamam Shri Agam Sampradaya Nipune Shri Akhilandeshwari Rakshamam Shri Agama Sampradaya Nipune Shri Akhilandeshwari Rakshamam Nike Vimale Nikida Lokanitya Nike Vimale Nirmale Shamale Ambanir Male Shamale Ambanir Male Shamale Sakada Kale Nirmale Shamale Sakada Kale Akhilandeshwari Rakshamam Shri Agama Sampradaya Nipune Shri Akhilandeshwari Rakshamam Lambodara Guru Pujite Lambodara Guru Pujite Lambalakut Bhasite Hasite Lambodara Guru Pujite Lambala Hasite Hasite Vagdeva Taradite Varadne Vagdeva Taradite Varade Varashina Rajagute Sharade Vagdeva Taradite Sharade Jambari Sambhavite Janardhananute Jujavanti Raganute Jambari Sambhavite Janardhananute Jujavanti Raganute Jalli Madala Chacharvadanadanute Jnana Prade Chambari Sambhavite Janardhananute Jujavanti Raganute Jalli Madala Chacharvadanadanute Vinute Jnana Prade Akhilande Rashma Shiyagama Sampradaya Nipune Shri The next composition is set in the Ragam Bhairavi. It's a composition of Sri Purandaradasa in Kannadam, Odi Baraya. And as I was going through this composition and sort of thinking about the picturization that is done in this composition of Krishna, there's a very beautiful sort of element of bhakti that I see. As opposed to seeing the Lord as something that is perhaps unattainable or separate, in this composition, the composer describes the Lord and describes how he wants to see the Lord. He wants to see him. He wants to play with Krishna, speak to him, dance around with him, sing with him, become very happy with him. Treating the Lord so much so as a peer, as a child, as a peer, as somebody who's a friend. And I think that's such a beautiful aspect of bhakti that Purandarasa has brought, especially in the Anupalavi, or the second part of this song, where he says, Nodi muttadi matadi santoshakuri. Padi pogalu venu parama purusha hariye. So, I want to see you, I want to play with you, talk to you, and bring happiness. Become happy and sing your praise. Come quickly, come as fast as you can. I think that's a beautiful element of bhakti, treating the Lord almost as a peer or a friend. Odi Baraya in the Ragam Bhairavi. Odi Baraya Vaikuntavati Ninna Noduve Manadaniye 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 Nodi muttadi matadi Nodi muttadi matadi santosha kudi Nodi muttadi matadi santosha kudi Nodi muttadi matadi santosha kudi Nodi ಮುತ್ತಾಡಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿ ಸಂತೋಷ ಕುಡಿ ಪಾಡಿ ಪೊಗಳುವೆನು ಪರಮ ಪುರುಷ ಹರಿಯೇ ಪಾಡಿ ಪೊಗಳುವೆನು ಪರಮ ಪುರುಷ ಹರಿಯೇ ಪಾಡಿ ಪೊಗಳುವೆನು ಪರಮ ಪುರುಷ ಹರಿಯೇ ಓಡಿ ಪಾಡಿಯ ವೈಕುಂಠವತಿ ನಿನ್ನ ನೋಡುವೆ ಮನದನಿಯೇ ಓಡಿ ಬಾರೆಯ ಮಂಗಳಾತ್ಮಕ ಮೋಹನಕಾಯ ರಂಗ ಮಂಗಳಾತ್ಮಕ ಮೋಹನಕಾಯ ರಂಗ ಸಂಗೀತ ರೋಲ ಸಗುಣ ಶೀಲ Talatmaka Mokanakaya Ranga Sangeetarola Saguna Shila 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 Sangeetarola Sangeetarola Sadgunashila Sangeetarola Sadgunashila Sangeetarola Sadgunashila Sangeetarola Sangeetarola Sadgunashila Sangeetarola Sadgunashila Sangeetarola Sadgunashila Sangeetarola Sadgunashila ಅಂಗನೆಯರಿಗೆ ಅತಿ ಪ್ರಿಯನಾದ ಅಂಗನೆಯರಿಗೆ ಅತಿ ಪ್ರಿಯನಾದ ಅಂಗನೆಯರಿಗೆ ಅತಿ ಪ್ರಿಯನಾದ ಅಂಗನೆಯರಿಗೆ ಅತಿ ಪ್ರಿಯನಾದ ಶುಭಾಂಗ ಶ್ರೀ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲರಾಯ ಶುಭಾಂಗ ಶ್ರೀ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲರಾಯ ಶುಭಾಂಗ ಶ್ರೀ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲರಾಯ ಓಡಿ ಪಾರಿಯ ವೈಗುಂಡವದಿಯ ಓಡುವೆ ವರದಣಿಯೇ ಓಡಿ ಪಾರಿಯ ವೈಗುಂಡವದಿಯ ಓಡುವೆ ಮನದಣಿಯೇ As we explore the idea of bhakti, we've just seen how Purandaradasa calls out to Krishna as a friend and says, come as fast as you can, odi odi va, or odi bareya, come as fast as you can. The next composition actually mimics that same sentiment in a different language, in a very different type of composition. The next composition is Kannava, a Ragamalika, which is a composition of Srimati Ambujam Krishna in Tamil. The music is tuned by my grand guru, Sangeeta Kalanidhi Shri T. N. Seshagopalan sir. And in this composition, every stanza is set to a different ragam as part of the Ragamalika. But the beauty of bhakti that comes through in this composition, it's very much sort of conversational Tamil, Tamil that can be easily understood. And Krishna is described in so many different forms. In the first stanza, you'll hear the composer describe how Krishna is a toddler with the chalange or the anklets pitter-pattering across the floor as a toddler with their little walk. She describes, come as fast as you can with your little toddler walk. And then she proceeds to explain in the next stanza how the one who steals the butter, describing Krishna in all of his various different forms, showing her bhakti and her devotion towards the Lord, not just in a form of a child, but also as the savior of the world. the one who is beloved by the gopis, the adolescent who takes care of the cows. So many different shades of Krishna in one composition. And I wanted to present along that same theme of come as fast as you can, Odi Baraya, and now Kanna Va, Kanam Tanil Kanna Va, a very sort of quickly come as fast as you can, and that element of devotion, the strength of devotion that's in the composer's mind, you can really see that through the composition and through the lyrics, which is why I wanted to present this next composition, Kanna Va Manivanna Va Ragamalika. கண்ணாவா மணிவண்ணாவா கண்ணாவா மணிவண்ணாவா கண்ணாவா மணிவண்ணாவா கண்ணாவா மணிவண்ணாவா கமலபதம் வைத்து கமலபதம் வைத்து கண்ணந்தானிலே வா கண்ணாவா மணிவண்ணாவா கமலபதம் வைத்து கண்ணதானிலே வா கண்ணாவா மணிவண்ணாவா கமலபதம் வைத்து கண்ணதானிலே வா கண்ணாவா மணிவண்ணாவா கமலபதம் வைத்து கண்ணதானிலே வா கண்ணாவா மணிவண்ணாவா கண்ணாவா தண்டை சலங்கை கொஞ்ச தண்டை சலங்கை கொஞ்ச தவழ்ந்து மேவா 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 தாமரை பதம் வைத்து தளர்நடையிட்டு வா தாமரை பதம் வைத்து தளர்நடையிட்டு வா கொண்டை குழலசய குமரா கொண்டை குழலசய குமரா கொண்டை குழலசய குமரா கொண்டை குழலசய குமரா கோவலதம் குல கொழுந்தேவா வா கோவலதம் குல கொழுந்தேவா வா கோவலதம் குல கொழுந்தேவா வா கோவலதம் குல கொழுந்தேவா வா கண்ணாவா மணிவண்ணாவா வெண்ணை விழைந்துண்ணும் வெண்ணை விழைந்துண்ணும் மாறாவா வேதம் புகழ் பதம் வைத்திங்கு வா என்னும் என் இதயத்தே இருந்திடாவா என்னும் என் இதயத்தே இருந்திடாவா என்னும் என் இதயத்தே இருந்திடாவா வன்னிஷத்திங்கும் பதம் வைத்து வா வன்னிஷத்திங்கும் பதம் வைத்து வா வன்னிஷத்திங்கும் பதம் வைத்து வா வன்னிஷத்திங்கும் பதம் வைத்து வா வா கண்ணாவா மணிவண்ணா ஆனிரை மேத்திடும் அண்ணலெவா ஆனிரை மேத்திடும் அண்ணலெவா ஆட்கொள்ளும் தெய்வமே அடி வைத்து வா ஆட்கொள்ளும் தெய்வமே அடி வைத்து வா ஆனிரை மேத்திடும் அண்ணலெவா ஆட்கொள்ளும் தெய்வமே அடி வைத்து வா கோபியர் மனம் கவர் கள்வா கோபியர் மனம் கவர் கள்வா கோபியர் மனம் கவர் கள்வா கோபியர் மனம் கவர் கள்வா கோலம் காட்ட இங்கு குதித்தொடிவா கோலம் காட்ட இங்கு குதித்தொடிவா கோலம் காட்ட இங்கு குதித்தொடிவா கண்ணாவா மணிவண்ணாவா கருங்குழைய சோதி கண்மணிவா கருங்குழைய சோதி கண்மணிவா கருங்குழைய சோதி கண்மணிவா அரவின் சிரம் நின்ற அடி வைத்து வா அரவின் சிரம் நின்ற அடி வைத்து வா கருங்குழைய சோதி கண்மணிவா அரவின் சிரம் நின்ற அடி வைத்து வா இரு நான்கெழுத்துரை இறைவா இரு நான்கெழுத்துரை இறைவா இரு நான்கெழுத்துரை இறைவா இரு நான்கெழுத்துரை இறைவா இடரகற்றும் திரு பதம் வைத்து வா இடரகற்றும் திரு பதம் வைத்து வா இடரகற்றும் திரு பதம் வைத்து வா வா கண்ணாவா மணிவண்ணா ஆலிலை துயிலும் அழகாவா ஆலிலை துயிலும் அழகாவா ஆலிலை துயிலும் அழகாவா ஆலிலை துயிலும் அழகாவா ஆர்வமாய் சுவைக்கும் அடி வைத்து வா ஆர்வமாய் சுவைக்கும் அடி வைத்து வா மூவுலகினேக்கும் முதல்வா மூவுலகினேக்கும் முதல்வா மூவுலகினேக்கும் முதல்வா முக்தி அளிக்கும் மலர் பதம் வைத்து 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 கண்ணாவா மணிவண்ணாவா கமலபதம் வைத்து கண்ணதாயினே கண்ணாவா மணிவண்ணா வா வா The ragams in the order that they came in that Ragamalika started out with Kapi, then Sama, then Vasanta, then Neelambari for the verse relating to Yashoda, and Shruti for the final verse. We've talked about bhakti in terms of a mother and child, the child calling out to the mother for protection. We've talked about bhakti in terms of a servant and the Lord, a devotee of the Lord. The next aspect of bhakti in this beautiful composition is truly representing the complete surrender and total yearning for the Lord that this devotee has. He talks about how he is so restless for a glimpse of Lord Krishna. It keeps him restless every single day. He describes how Krishna is, and he says, Krishna stole my heart, and then he left me like I was a worthless piece of grass. My eyes are so thirsty to have a glimpse of Krishna. No one knows the pain I go through. People make fun of me. But without seeing you, Krishna, I cannot rest. And this bhakti is made even more poignant by the fact that this bhajan was composed by Surdas. Akhiyan Hari Darshan ki pyasi. 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 Akhiyan Hari darshan ki प्यासी अखियाँ हरि दर्शन की प्यासी। देखो चाहत कमल नयन को, 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 निस दिन रहत उदासी, निस दिन रहत उदासी, निस दिन रहत उदासी, अखियाँ हरि दर्शन की प्यासी, अखियाँ हरि दर्शन की प्यासी। केसर तिलक मोतिन की माला, 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 वृंदावन के वासी, वृंदावन के वासी, वृंदावन के वासी, अखियाँ हरि दर्शन की प्यासी, अखियाँ हरि दर्शन की प्यासी। काहू के मन के कौन जानत, काहू के मन के कौन जानत, काहू के मन के कौन जानत, लोगन के मन हासी, लोगन के मन हासी। सूरदास प्रभु तुम्हर दरस बिन, सूरदास प्रभु तुम्हर दरस बिन, सूरदास प्रभु तुम्हर दरस बिन, लहू करवट काशी, लहू करवट काशी, लहू करवट काशी, अखियाँ हरि दर्शन की प्यासी, 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 हरि दर्शन की प्यासी, हरि दर्शन की प्यासी। We've seen bhakti in so many different forms. In this last composition, the beauty that I see in terms of devotion in this last composition It is a lullaby to Lord Rama. Tyagaraja is literally telling Rama, sleep, sleep soundly, sleep softly, Jo, Jo, Jo Rama. The same sort of lullaby that we sing to a child to put them to sleep. The same way Tyagaraja is treating Lord Rama with that same devotion, that same bhakti and intensity of emotion. I will conclude the performance with this last lullaby, Jo 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 Rama, in the ragam Ritigole, composed by Sri Singh Tyagaraja. Jo 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 Ramananda Ghana 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 Jo Jo Dasharatha Bala Rama Jo Jo Puja Rola Rama Jo Jo Dasharatha Bala Rama Jo Jo Puja Rola Rama Jo 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 Ramananda Ghana Jo Jo Raghukula Tilaka Rama Jo Jo Kutila Taralaka Rama Jo Jo Raghukula Tilaka Rama Jo Jo Kutila Taralaka Rama Jo Jo Nirguna Rupa Rama Jo Jo Suna Kalapa Rama Jo Jo Nirguna Rupa Rama Jo Jo Suna Kalapa Rama Jo 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 Ramananda Ghana Jo Jo Ravi Shashinayana Rama Jo Jo Phanivara Shayana Rama Jo Jo Ravi Shashinayana Rama Jo Jo Phanivara Shayana Rama Jo Jo Mridudara Bhasha Rama Jo Jo Manjula Vesha Rama Jo 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 Ramananda Ghana Jo Jo Tyagaraja Archita Rama Jo Jo Bhakta Samaja Rama Jo Jo Tyagaraja Archita Rama Jo Jo Bhakta Samaja Rama Jo 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 Ramananda Ghana Jo 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 Ramananda Ghana Jo 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 Jo. Once again, thank you so much. Namaskar.
Thank you very much, Janvi. A wonderful hour of music. Thank you to all for listening. Jai Kalima, Jai Durgama, till we meet next time. Thank you. Have a good evening.